Hello guys, my name is Michael and today we have the KID BUU showcase, yeah! First things first, let's talk about KID BUU stats. And boom, these are actually some pretty good stats for a 70p character. I think these are some of the best stats for a 70p character in the game. Of course, this character is a normal type character, so which means he can do 4 short dashes which cost 1 bar, or 5 when you utilize short dash chains. And this character does have a maximum rush ki blast string of 10, and his jumping rush ki blast is a double volley type, which means you can split it up into 2s, but it is only a maximum of good old fashioned 6, which means if you mash the triangle button 2 times it'll be finished at 6. Big brain. His short dash ki blast is only 4. We'll give you a better angle. Now this character smash ki blast is a little different. It is a homing type ki blast. His moving is also homing. His short dash is also homing. And it's now time for his jumping smash ki blast. This is a power type, which is honestly super weird that it's power type. You think it'll be like another homing, but it's cool that he gains power. Let's now talk about his melee actions. He has dash blow and dash rising. Now, also I'm talking about his grab. I just love the way his grab looks. His grab just looks so saucy. His ground grab though being the same animation as MUI and like base Goku's Spitty Lane. He also has step and sway, and step and sweep, and step and left strike. He also does have the homing jump, it's a teleport. That's his air combo 1 and 2. Sorry, I'm a little behind today. He does have step and heavy finish. And for his rush sets, these are some honestly pretty good animations. Really good animations. Now, another fun thing this character does have is his 1-2 flying kicks. Yes, rush string 1 and 2 are both flying kicks. 3 is Ki Cannon and 4 is heavy finish. And yes, off of Ki Cannon he does gain access to only Ki Cannon attack. Off of heavy crush, off of heavy finish he gains access to heavy crush. I did one too many. And he also gains access to Delta heavy finish. I personally like heavy crush more than Delta. Oh, whoops, that took too long. He also does gain access to only aerial slash after the sweep, which is honestly a little surprising. I think he'll get Dragon Tornado. Sorry, in this game it's called Dragon Slash. And yes, this character does gain access to 3 follow-ups. And the more I think about it, I'm seeing a whole lot of similarities with this character in this bone off of this melee actions. I mean, this bone, this guy has the same rush chain strings, same amount of follow-ups, different hits though, and like different like rush chain follow-ups. Character also does an access to instant transmission and sleep, and super Kamehameha. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Sleep is so trash. Only 30% of a heal. This character has no way to set it up. It's like it's impossible to use. Of course, this is his mystic combination. A pretty good rush set animation. Pretty fire. Pretty cool. I really like it. Not a lot of damage though. Of course, let's not talk about his sparking mode. And yes, he does hit his chest when he's charging. It's pretty fun. And this character does gain access to 6 follow-ups in sparking mode, like another character I know. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of similarities here. Plus a lightning finisher, which is for like 12k damage. That's a lot of good damage right there. But this character does have super movements and high speed movements. And yes, this character can ghost dash, or is it ghost like? I keep on reading his name. This character does have Divine Rush up to 32 hits. And this character does gain access to the burst rush up to 32 hits, which is honestly a lot of attacks. It may say 33, but they're also including the Z burst attack as a starter. And you can finish it on the 32nd hit instead of the 33rd hit, because that's when the combo like 2 drops. So now also talking about his ultimate. Okay, just look at how big that ball is. This is a foreshadowing tool. But yeah, does see a pretty good ult. Nice zoom in. Doesn't have like the beam issue where you go yourself, okay, yeah, this should be used on a beam flash. It just works. And since this ultimate is a big ball, you can go for good old fashioned big ball tech. Where all you do is quick descend below your opponent. And you can either wait until you're just outside the step-in barrier, so you don't do the step back, or if you're KID BUU, you can just quick descend for like 30 frames, then go straight into ultimate since you do have the momentum super backstep, which means your momentum does get carried from your quick descent into your ultimate, which means you're able to go down lower than if you like just waited. So it just fits more. But KID BUU doesn't have a lot of like fun stuff in sparking mode. Honestly, KID BUU's biggest funny thing for me has to be the rush reset. I mean, his RRCs are pretty cool. You can RRC rush set 1 first 2 attacks and rush set 2 first 2 attacks. And once you chain them all together, it's just a really fun thing to do. Please note one thing, you will get super counters. You'll never land a full 40 hit combo. It's physically impossible. Now, the character also has such good frame data that you can even do your aerial slash and true combo into a rush attack. I'm like, oh, I can do that all the time with other characters. Kinda. If I mean true combo, I mean your opponent cannot block it, your opponent cannot auto dodge it. And this does mean you have to learn a 1 frame timing with KID BUU to get the true combo. And yes, his heavy finish does have such good knockback that you can do some pretty cool stuff. Just cool stuff that you can do fun combos like this. It takes a lot of time to learn, and yes, KID BUU does charge up his matchings fast enough to do them. But before we get into the matches, here's the tier spot. I just want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Vec Cheater. Thanks for requesting this character. Let's not get into the fights. Alright, first fight on, we're going against Oak System 2. This guy's a pretty good player. Already utilizing our good frame traps. Now, you gotta be a little careful. I don't want him super countering me, and I have very low key advantage. Try to go for a full heavy crush. Honestly, they used to make heavy crush do a hard knockdown, kinda. Or at least a knock away where you can't do follow-ups, and your opponent's like, do this resets to neutral. I know how stupid I sound right now, you know, Chad, don't, if you ever say I'm stupid like that, insta-ban! And yes, KID BUU does have a perception flying kicks. I did forget to mention that. But it does also cook him. I'll see if I can, oh. So yeah, Mr. Vector, I'm really trying to do that tech. Try telling me is, I don't know how to set it up, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, got you. Alright. Pointing you there, buddy. I guess we got away. No, now I'm just strike mode. It doesn't last until strike mode. I'm gonna finish him off with my fingers removed planet burst. Now be waiting. Hey man, come on, continue fighting. Oh, he just thing to me. No, how unfortunate. Well, nothing we could do there. It was a little too laggy for him, I guess. I guess my lane is not good enough. But either way, let's go on to the next match. Guys doing some pretty good strings. Oh, caught you. Now KID BUU does have some pretty good attack, like rush attack, like tracking. This is no one thing. If you're gonna get caught in a whole lot of brain not worky, whole lot of rush high speed movement chains, and it is gonna cook you. Since KID BUU doesn't have a lot of good actions after a rush high speed movement, he can step in on rush high speed movement's return, but it's just really annoying to go against when the game devolves into this. Like, he is frame trapping me, which is pretty cool. Nice frame trap. Ooh, caught you. But rush high speed movements, in my personal opinion, is a little too spammable, if you ask me. And keep in mind, I'm gonna go for sleep. Sleep is a play, and it never works. Too bad I can't frame trap, unlike Super Saiyan Trunks. Which is so surprising. I think KID would be able to frame trap, but he just doesn't have good enough, like, moving towards the opponent. He's only good at, like, punching to the left or right of him. If that makes sense. But no matter. I'm gonna get my get back. It's gotta be an easy win. So I'm locked in. I gotta make sure I remove his first bar. Okay, KID BUU does do some crazy good damage. And went for the accidental grab. If it works, it works. Okay. Bandai? Thank you, devs. But if you guys did notice, it is almost the 22nd of December, right before the new rank reset is gonna happen. Are you guys excited for what is going to come? I kinda am. I just hope next patch, which we are 100% getting, is gonna be a good patch. Oh, that was a good read on him. Like, hear me out. Rank reset happens, and we get our Season 3 update. Our Rank Season 3... Okay, that whipped. Our Rank Season 3 update, which gives us more balance changes. And the devs have been doing some stealth balance changes. Oh! It's a strategy, chat. Going for the accidental grab into perception, it always works. Always works. Trust. Trust, chat. It's gonna work, never fails. 1,000,000%. One for all. But yeah, I feel like next season, hopefully we get, like next ranked season, hopefully we get a balance change to actually DP scaling in singles. But at the same time, I don't know if they're gonna do that. They're gonna nerf Hercule in like in singles, because like there's so many broken characters that are kept in place thanks to their damage being low and not like crazy good. But if you make everyone do the same amount of damage, those characters really ramp up and will be more powerful. I know you're gonna see, like, most of the time you're gonna see people play the same 19 characters at maximum, including transformations in different forms, like a character like Goku. You're not gonna see like a Blueku. Like, this is my first time seeing a Blueku in a week. But Blueku is a very popular character. He's not a bad character per se. It's that there's just not a lot to him as a character, like KID BUU. I know King Timmy, you must be fuming at me for saying such falsities, but I personally just don't like KID BUU's attack rates. They were just a little too fast with not enough range, and I personally find myself getting cooked in frame traps way too much as I play this character. Oh yeah, it's a waterfall. But hopefully next season of DLC, which we should be getting notice of if my Bandai Ninjas are correct, July 31st on the Genki Dama event, we should be getting a new map trailer at the very least. Not getting Super 17 though, that character sucks. But yeah, but that's it for the video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye. And thanks Mr. Voucher for requesting this character. See you guys later.